What if your last hope was a group of murderers, heretics, and monsters? What if the only thing standing between your world and hell was a handful of people who might deserve to be there themselves? This is The Devils, a standalone dark fantasy from Joe Abercrombie, and it asks one simple question. What if the worst people were all we had left? The Devils. 5-minute brutal review. Abercrombie Unchained. Premise and setting. The Devils is set in a world soaked in fire, blood, and faith gone mad. The Magisterium, a vast and corrupt religious empire, has torn open a breach in the fabric of the world, a literal doorway into hell. Demonic forces are pouring through. Entire cities are swallowed in screams. The church is losing. Their armies are scattered. Their prayers are ignored. And in desperation, they turn to their last, most dangerous option. The Devils. A warband of criminals, witches, madmen, and cursed souls. Each one sentenced to death. Each one offered freedom in exchange for an impossible mission. Go to the breach, close it, or die trying. This isn't a suicide squad. It's a damnation squad. The cast of sinners. Joe Abercrombie has always written characters with grime under their nails and ghosts in their closets. But the Devils might be his darkest, richest crew yet. Commander Salia. Once the Magisterium's youngest general, brilliant, brutal. Now disgraced and excommunicated for crimes no one speaks about aloud. She doesn't believe in the mission. She just wants a chance to hurt the church back. Vic the Butcher. A silent, massive man with a body covered in old execution scars. He doesn't speak. He just kills. Some say he's already dead. Others think he's something worse. Athel the Vile, a former priest who tried to translate hell into scripture. Now partially possessed by what he found. He bleeds ink and whispers blasphemy in his sleep. Grub. A wild-eyed boy who eats rats, reads omens in ash, and sometimes floats off the ground when he's angry. No one knows where he came from. No one wants to ask. And the rest? A poisoner with no tongue. A thief who can't be touched. A knight who screams when she prays. You don't like these people, but you can't stop watching them. Each one is broken, but each one is trying just a little to be something more. Or at least to go out with fire. A Bercrombies themes. This book is more than a bloodbath. It's a sermon, delivered with a sword. Abercrombie's central theme is clear. What do you believe in when the people who taught your faith have burned the truth for warmth? The Magisterium once claimed to protect the world. Now it's rotting from the inside. And the people it called heretics, they might be the only ones still willing to fight for something real. This is about faith versus power, corruption versus conviction, good intentions versus necessary evils. And unlike traditional fantasy, there is no chosen one, no prophecy, just desperate people trying to stitch something decent out of a world falling apart. Writing style and atmosphere. Joe Abercrombie's writing is sharp enough to cut bone. His dialogue is fast, cynical, darkly hilarious. His world building is efficient. One line tells you more than most writers give in a chapter. Violence is sudden. Pacing is relentless. And the tone, always walking that razor-thin line between despair and grim comedy. There are scenes in this book that will make you wince. Others that will make you laugh out loud. Sometimes in the same paragraph. And then there's the atmosphere. The landscapes feel ancient and sick. Towns abandoned to madness. Churches echoing with screams, and above all, that breach. A hole in the world, spitting out nightmares. A symbol of everything humanity pretended it could control. Criticism and final thoughts. Is it perfect number? And it doesn't want to be. Some readers may find the pacing overwhelming, others might crave a little more hope. But if you've read the first law of Best Served Cold, you know Abercrombie isn't here to hand you a lesson wrapped in comfort. He's here to tell the truth, through blood and sarcasm. The Devils is violent, brilliant, deeply uncomfortable, and absolutely unforgettable. It's not a fantasy about saving the world, it's about making sure the world dies screaming, for a reason that might be worth it. If you're looking for a story that spits in the face of clean fantasy tropes, if you're tired of perfect heroes and chosen ones, then maybe it's time you met the devils. Call to action. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit subscribe for more dark fantasy reviews, world-building breakdowns and character dissections. Drop a comment below. Would you follow these devils into hell? Even monsters have a use, especially when they're all you've got.